Holy cow, I think I just got the biggest score on YouTube for video games and the price. Check this out. Hi guys, welcome to It's Game Time, where you're going to go on a journey with me to find old retro video games, records, and VHS tapes to help build my game room. Let's do this. Alright guys, the garage sales all pretty much got canceled today. It was raining, so I'm going to go hit up the guy that I talked to last week that said he was going to go through all his video game stuff. Hopefully I can come up with a good bundle. And if we do, then I'll be happy with this week. It's just a drag when you can't garage sale. That's where you get all the good deals. So this guy was awesome though. Let's see what we come up with. I'll see you back shortly. So they were having a yard sale and the rain hadn't started on this side of town yet, so that kind of worried me, thinking that someone else might have tried to ask if there was any video games available. But he said they were inside, so that made me happy. Good. Does he have all that stuff out there? Okay. Breakfast time?
Yeah.
You awake?
Here to see it, huh?
Yeah. How you been?
Good.
Good.
I think I found it all.
Awesome.
I thought I had more like controllers and stuff, but I guess maybe it's dig.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
Dig is deep enough, I guess.
Yeah. So what do you want for everything?
Just have you made me an offer?
Let me see how much I brought. Let me see what So at this point, I didn't realize he had found pretty much everything he had. I thought he was going to be bringing out a little bit at a time. So I started worrying about the amount of money I brought. I had only brought a couple $100 today to yard sale, and I figured I'd get a lot here. So when I saw how much he had, I was like, man, you know, I started thinking, I don't think I got enough money for this.
I don't know if I could do that because I know what they sell for.
Okay, so I knew that that was a real low offer, and I wasn't even, you know, planning on only paying him that. But so I asked him, I says, well, what is it that you really want for this? And I knew that they, like I said, they were having the garage sale, so I started thinking, how can I get this stuff without him trying to sell it at a garage sale from under me? So I told him, okay, you know, give me your price. I'll give you $100 to hold it for me, and I'll run to the ATM. So that's what happened. I gave him the $100, and he gave me his price.
I'll give it to you all for $550.
Okay, that'll work too.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So off to the ATM I went, and here I was back at his house to get this deal done. Yeah, it's starting to rain and stuff, so. All right, go ahead and count that. Oh, I guess you don't need my receipt. Johnny gonna help carry it out?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
50.
$450. Alrighty. Yeah. Holy cow. Oh man, I'm too old for this. Alright. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's awesome. Man, this is only 2 boxes. Check this out. Alright, I'm going to cut the camera off for now, and I'll come back to you guys later. I'm going to go in and get the other boxes. Man, check this out. Talk about a ton of stuff. Alright guys, Pickup's portion is next. Stay tuned. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like shuffle through the box to, you know, real quickly show you what's in them, or if we can kind of see what's in them. And then I'll pull out what's in the box and put them on the table. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to portion up the first box by systems. So in that first box, there was a ton of things you saw. This was all the Wii stuff that was in there. All of this stuff right here, you know, it looks like it needs to be cleaned, but all the buttons, I tested like the buttons and the things that are functional on it. I didn't actually test them with a system, but like physically just check to see if the buttons didn't stick and all that. So all of this stuff was good right here. This was the stuff right here. These two, the buttons, they work right, but they're missing the back. So that's the only thing that seems to be the problem with that until I actually test them with the system. This one right here, the buttons are sticky, so it needs a cleaning and it's missing the back. This controller has a cut in the wire. And this one, there was something wrong with the wire on this one. A very small cut in the wire. So these were the things that I would consider. These seem like they're going to be okay. These ones right here, you know, this one will probably be okay when I clean it. But these, I don't know, the wires are jacked up. But everything else over here, the wires and the functionality seems to be really good. So just need a cleaning. The Super Sluggers actually had Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I plugged this in ready to test it because I haven't even seen. So let's see if there's a bonus game in here. I haven't even checked yet. I was going to do it with you guys. Doesn't seem like there's a game in there. Oh, heck, there is. Okay, well, 2K11. All right, so I'm going to try and move fast. This is what the Wii stuff was in that box. Now I'm going to show you the rest because there was a bunch in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's the original Nintendo stuff that was in the box. All the cords look good. They didn't have any kind of nicks or cuts or anything showing wire. This controller is really dirty, but they all, of course, need to be cleaned. But buttons seem to work, so I haven't tested them. This is the one that's the worst out of it. The reason I'm saying that, it looks like it's still going to work, but it looks like they had a dog chewed on it. So this would be the only one that, and that has a little bit of, you can see nicks in it. But everything else looks solid. You know, it may be dirty or discolored, but buttons and all that seem to work. Cords were good. Okay, Super Nintendo stuff in there was pretty small in that box, but again, cords and everything were really good on it. I'll show you the damaged stuff if there's any after I show the good stuff in any of these clips, just so you know. So yeah, cords were good. They're dirty. All buttons seem to be functional without, you know, any sticking or anything like that. So 4 controllers in that box. Okay, here's the Nintendo 64 stuff. I threw a GameCube controller in with it because that was the only GameCube item in that box. There again, all these are in really good shape. Just need a good cleaning. Buttons work. No nicks or tears in the cords. That's what was in the box for the Nintendo 64 and GameCube. Okay, PlayStation items. This is what was in there for PlayStation. All good. Need cleaning. Okay, here's the Sega Genesis, or Sega in general. One good item and one bad item. This cord's jacked up, so that's trash. Keep that. Cord's good, button's good. This is the last of what was in the box. These were just the odds and ends stuff, the cords. There was a Power Wheels charger. I don't know what that charger is, but this also is in the box. That's the last of it. Okay, so here's the first box overview with me having the cords all wrapped and looking better. So it's not so all over and wild like it was the first video I showed you. First box is done. Let's grab the next one. Okay, these next 2 boxes are massive. I wanted to go through these with you guys for the first time too, so I haven't dug into any of this stuff. During the video, you could see him kind of shuffling through these, and I was seeing some really cool things. I saw a Final Fantasy Super Nintendo game in there. I don't remember if it was this box or the next one, but man, this thing was heavy. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap all the cords of things that are in here. I'll kind of just dig down and so you can kind of see some of the stuff that may be in there. Get a little glimpse of what the box might have to offer, because I really don't know what's in here either. So we're both going to check it out together. I'm going to go ahead and organize the cords and get everything out, and then I'll start showing you. All right, let's see what we get. This is actually kind of cool. I was happy to see that. All right, be right back. Okay, let's just go ahead and start with this box together. I started realizing there's no way I'm going to be able to pull everything out of the box together, so I'm going to end up seeing a lot of it before you do, but this box I won't. So here's the first thing. Seems like it's in, you know, I don't know if he has a screen protector. I'll have to try and peel that. Hinges are good though. Okay, but it seems like it's all intact. That's really cool. Happy to get that. Another Nintendo DS Lite. Hinge is good. see here. Super Mario Land and the Game Boy. It's an SP. I don't know if it's a 101. I don't want to waste a ton of time looking through this stuff because I know these videos get long. Oh, this one's on. Hinges are good. That's kind of what I'm looking for, just make sure the hinges are good. But wow, wonder how long that's been on if they were messing with it. Hinges are loose on that one. Don't know if it works. Okay, let's see. Hinges are good on this one. That's a 001. That one doesn't have the tag on it. This looks like here's a DS. Looks like a DSi. Hinges are good. Okay. Hinges are good. What game's in it? The heck is that? Dream? I don't know, some zoo game. My eyes are getting bad. This one's real scratched, but hinges are good. Real quick in here. Let's see. Original Xbox controller. Looks like the cords. Huh, I wonder if that silverware is worth anything. It looks like it's silver. I don't know nothing about that stuff, so. Looks like some power cords in there and a jacked up iPod. And a little knife. Alright, let's move on to the big box. Second box, this is the smallest box. Here's just a quick overview, and I'll pull everything out here in a second. Hey man, overview of the second box. I was excited to see this. I didn't notice the PSP was in there. So that's kind of cool. Oh dang, it's missing the back. I could order one. It's a 2001. And then the Game Boy Pocket. So that's cool. But anyways, this is what was in the second one. So it has the Nintendo 64. It's got the memory pack in it. Then it had a GameCube. I checked, there's no disc in it. There again, I haven't tested any of these though. I don't know if they work. Seems like they would though. They all look like they're in pretty good shape. Then it had the Xbox 360, 2 controllers. It's the 250 gig hard drive. And then this was a little bonus. I don't know. It's a Colorado Rockies. I don't know if that's getting clear or not. By the Shane Company. I don't know, I'll have to look into that. And then it had a little pocket knife. So that's the second box. On to the third one. Okay, I think this will be funner doing it together. I really don't know what's in this box, so I'm just gonna pull it out and see what's in here. We'll do it together. So here's an original Xbox. Here's a Super Nintendo. The other systems didn't have any cracks or anything in it. This one seems to have some cracks. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's not opening, but okay. So it seems good. All right, Medal of Honor has it in there. Here's an Atari plug-and play. Here's a Nyko GameCube controller. I'm not gonna look at because there's a ton of stuff in here, so I want to try and hurry. Here's another N64 controller. Purple, atomic purple. Seems good. Track and Field 2, original Nintendo. I need to grab a box. Hang on, guys. Original PlayStation controller. Looks like another PlayStation controller. Here's a aftermarket GameCube. All of them seem like, just grabbing them, they seem like the cords are good and in good shape. That was a PlayStation. Here's some original Nintendo boxes. We'll see what games are in those. Okay, Nintendo Land's in there. Lord of the Rings. Bard's Tale. Looks like there's quite a few games in here. Kingdom Hearts 2, it's in there. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's in there. I'm hoping I'm getting this. Top Spin. Sudeki. What is that? That looks like Stargate. Soul Calibur 2. Forza Motorsport. These look like Xbox games. Halo. Madden 05. Here's some instruction booklets. So we got Link. That's awesome to get. Bayou Billy. Airwolf. Super Mario 2. I don't know what that one is. Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. Nintendo box. Okay, another PlayStation controller. Seems in good shape. Wii controller. It has the connected motion on it. There's a Nintendo 64. This is Command Raid for Atari. ColecoVision Smurf. Now I do know I got a ColecoVision because it's sitting on the top of the other box, and I've been looking for a ColecoVision, so I'm really happy about that. That's one system I don't have. I'm excited to get that. So here's some ColecoVision stuff, and I'm hoping that I have other ColecoVision items. Okay, that's a plastic box. Spyro Hero's Tale. It has Sonic in it. Beyblade Force has the correct game in it. This is one that I saw when he was shuffling around. The Final Fantasy II. I don't have that game, so I was excited to get that. Dirty, but seems good. Doesn't seem like it has anything wrong with the wires. That's the GameCube. Nice Sega Saturn controller. I only have one. I do have a Sega Saturn, so that's nice to add to my Sega Saturn. Hopefully it works. That'd be nice if there's a Sega Saturn thing in here. GameCube. No game. Seems solid. Here's the GameCube power. Another Xbox 360 in here. An aftermarket piece of crap. Stick's broken. Trash that. There's a Wii. No door. I'm not going to plug it in. I'll check for bonus games later. There's some Atari. Cubert. Turmoil. I liked that game when I was a kid. I don't have that, so I'm happy. Some Atari games. Sequest and Pitfall. So, man, some more handheld systems. So, Hinges. Good. No game. No game. Hinges. Good. Another Sega Saturn controller, awesome. Happy about that. Okay, here's some more games. Grand Prix, Golf, Mario Kart Double Dash. Looks like it'll clean up. Haunted House. This looks like probably either Frogger or Superman for Atari. Marauder, never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Star Voyager. That'd be nice if that Marauder was worth some money. Atlantis. Missile Command. Donkey Kong. Spider Fighter. I haven't heard of that. It looks like a fun game for Atari. Donkey Kong Country 2. Original Wii Nunchuck. Original GameCube. I like to see original stuff, and there's a lot of original stuff in this lot, so seems like this is in really good shape. Happy about that. Got PS2, Looks like it's kind of jacked, so let's see about that. Some more. Okay, original manual. Little the Sphinx. I don't know what that is. Silkworm, Twin Cobra. Oh, I see that. This is Frogger, I bet. That's Frogger. River Raid, I love that game. Jungle Hunt, I love that game. Good games. Those are two good games right there. Video Pinball, Memory Card, Slot Machines. Man, there's a bunch of stuff in this box. Call of Duty, Xbox game. Oh my God. I loved this game when I was a kid. I loved playing this one on the arcade. I didn't realize you probably can't read a lot of the stuff, so I'm reading them to you though, so you know what I'm getting. But this game right here is so frustrating, but I was addicted to it on the arcade machines. It's called looping. I'm glad to get that. I haven't played that in years. Okay, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you probably can't see the games, but I didn't want to. I mean, there's so much stuff. I'm just trying to go fast. Combat. So I'm just telling you what they are. This is another GameCube controller. Looks like it's in really good shape. Original GameCube, aftermarket, PlayStation. Ooh, Final Fantasy 3. Nice. Cool. There's lots of cords in here, so I'm just gonna throw these in the other box. These look like power cords, video cords. There's a Nintendo handheld, and then a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 aftermarket. This is a boxing Legends of the Ring. Here's some Atari controllers. These are the base stick. I think these are worth a few dollars, like $15, $20, maybe even more. Another memory card, Word Zapper, Berserk, fun games, Circus Atari, I'm glad to get that. Demon Attack, I don't know what that is. Donkey Kong Jr., Moon Patrol's cool. Star Raiders. Here's some Skylander stuff. Another Wii Nunchuck. Alright, here we go. Smurf is an awesome game on the ColecoVision. I know that there's a ColecoVision in this lot, so I don't mean to spoil it for you, but this is cool to find. Frogger. Hopefully the ColecoVision works. It looks like it's in decent shape. This is a really fun game. Kaboom. Kaboom's one of my favorite games on the Atari. Pac-Man, Super Mario Brothers DS. Another Nintendo case. Oh good, here's the ColecoVision hookup. That's good to know that I've got the TV hookup for it already. Awesome, here's some ColecoVision games. Donkey Kong, well, at least one. And then Atari, Space Invaders and Basketball. Slot Racer, Combat, Sneak and Peek. Oh, this is like a porn game. So, that's crazy, Sneak and Peek. Actually, it's not a porn game. I remember watching the Game Chasers and they were saying that it sounds like a porn game. It's not, though. Alright. Pac-Man, Atari, Football, Donkey Kong for Atari. Dude, another ColecoVision game, and I love this game. I am so happy, man. I'm hoping that ColecoVision works. Carnival is, oh, that's an awesome game. I'm excited about that. Fishing Derby, Moonsweeper, Haunted House, Vanguard, Chopper Commander, Bowling, Video Chess, Home Run, Frogger, another ColecoVision game, Donkey Kong Jr. Awesome. So I've got three really good ColecoVision games: Donkey Kong Jr., and Circus. Not Circus. Whatever the heck it was. Zaxxon. Never heard of Space Cavern. We'll see. I'm hoping some of these games that I haven't heard of are worth something. Night Driver, Combat. Another Pac-Man. Another ColecoVision. Oh, Smurf. That's what I had there. So I got two Smurfs. I like that. Crystal Chaos. Not sure about that one either. Outlaw. Grand Prix. Another memory card. For the Nintendo 64. Earthworm Jim. Jumper pack. Memory card. GameCube. Not sure it's a Nintendo thing. I don't know what it is. GameCube memory pack. GameCube memory pack. Coming to the end here. I don't know. That's a GameCube mini disc. Oh shit, that's a Game Boy player, I think. Oh no, it's not. Preview CD, and then some rabbit ears. All right, that's what was in this box. Another silver fork. Okay, here we go. Last box. Here's the ColecoVision I was telling you about. So I'm happy to find that. Has the power. Thank God. So it has the TV hookups in the other box. Actually, I kept it out so I could keep it together. So now I gotta hope for is that it actually works. I'm excited to try that out. A Sega Genesis. Seems to be in good shape. There's a backpack for a gaming system. I'm assuming Xbox because it's got the green, so a backpack. Oh, there's a bunch of systems in here. So we got a Nintendo 64. It's got the memory pack. Another 64. Nothing in it. Here's an Atari. A GameCube. Aftermarket 64 controller. Has a few games in here. It's got Dr. Mario and then 2 Mario Brothers Duck Hunts. It's got another Nintendo 64 jumper pack. Another N64. Oh, it's got the memory pack. That's good. Okay, got an original NES. No game in it. Another NES. Dirty. No game in it. Got an original PlayStation. Super Nintendo. Doesn't seem to have any cracks. That's always good. It has some discoloration here. Another Super Nintendo. Pretty dirty. Really good shape. No cracks. Got a Wii stand. Got another Wii in here. Oh, another game. WrestleMania. Super WrestleMania. And then I'm just going to show you the last thing with the camera. It's the Xbox. Alright, and the final thing that I picked up that I was excited to have is the Atomic Purple Nintendo 64. The box included. The box isn't in the greatest of shape and it's missing the styrofoam. So it's just the box, but it's cool. I'll be able to add that box to my game room. As you can see here, I've got the original Nintendo in box and the Super Nintendo in box. And I actually have an Atari 2600 complete in box. So I'll add that Nintendo 64 to my game room collection. So excited about that. Alright guys, hopefully you had fun with me. I definitely was excited about all the things I was finding. There's a ton of things I get to add to my game room, especially that ColecoVision. I'm hoping it works. Maybe it wasn't the absolute best pickups on YouTube, but it was definitely by far my biggest pickup, and I think it was well worth the money I paid. So once again, man, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching it, and I'll see you next time.